Live a life that is worthy of emulation. Live a life that can attract somebody. Do you desire to be fruitful? The qualification for fruitfulness is that you must abide in him. It's hereby settled. When men shall say there is a casting down, you will announce that there is a lifting up. I wish I can do this all the time. I want to very quickly appreciate our audience all over the world. The sons and daughters of this commission in diaspora. My God will bless you. Thank you for following up our programs. Thank you for your encouragements from wherever you hear the sound of my voice. From the 7 continents of the world, we're getting feedbacks from you and they are encouraging us. Like I will always say to you, I will keep shouting till the devil gets mad. We are not about to lower the tempo. Wherever you are from all over the world, very soon you will start seeing the advert all over. Something mega from Omega. We are in it again. We are in it again. Oh my God. It's getting hotter and it's getting more dangerous for the devil. It's getting critical here. Something mega from Omega. 6 years old. Promises to be dangerous. I'll be talking about it on Sunday. You will hear when I'll talk about something mega. But I just want to remind you, I'm excited to come your way again with another package from God. Don't go away. Stay put. The word of God is coming with power. It's coming with efficacy. It's coming with strength. It's going to do it in your life. As you hear us prophesy to others and release them from their troubles, God will sure do it even for you. As you hear the sound of my voice from all over the world, I see God make a way for you even where there seems to be no way. All my children all over the world, the sick, I want to pray for you now. Wherever you are, stretch your hands towards the set right now. I think at this point, let me prophesy to you. Let me prophesy to you. Helen, you are in Malaysia right now, and they told you you have a stone in your kidney and you've been crying all through the night. You watch our program, you don't fail to watch this program every early in the morning. Stretch your hands towards your television set right now. Now you are seeing Talknado. You're seeing Talknado live right where you are in Malaysia. I release the power of God right inside of you. That stone in the kidney will disappear now. It will disappear now. In the name of Jesus Christ. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Receive your healing right now. Distance is not a barrier. He spoke in Jerusalem and he came to pass in Capernaum. I can talk from here. It will happen anywhere. From wherever you are, all over the world. I don't care what your problem is. I don't care what your problem is. Oh, my daughter, he's told me your name. For some time now, you don't understand your circle anymore. And you think time is running out on you and you need to be pregnant. Stretch your hands towards your television set now. You are in New York. Stretch your hands very quickly. Stretch your hands very quickly. This is the month of August. Before the end of the month of September, you are conceiving. We will do it for you very quickly. Stop crying. It's not the time to cry. It's not the time to mourn. Talknado, I have come again. I'm coming in the volume of the book that is written of me. I'm coming with fire and thunder in my mouth. Receive it now. This case is hereby settled. 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 God bless you. I love you. Wherever you are, while the program is on here, it will be affecting you everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. And we are coming with bomb now. We are moving it to another level. From wherever you are, you will be benefiting from it. Call us, share your testimony, send your messages. In fact, your messages are encouraging me the more. I will increase the program. God bless you. You guys are wonderful. You guys are wonderful. A blessed man, you may not see it in the beginning. Did I prove it to you? And I told you that I dabbled into the book of Psalm chapter number 1, and from verse 1 to verse number 3, and I discovered 4 major instruments for blessing. I saw 3 don'ts and 1 do. And for the last 2 services, I have dealt with 2. And the 2 I dealt with are 2 don'ts. The Bible said, blessed is the man that does what? That does what? Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. That is 1 don't. And the second service, we saw another don't, and that don't is that blessed is the man that does not do what? Stand in the way of sinners. That is the second don't. In other words, any man that walks in the counsel of the ungodly, and I told you what the counsel of the ungodly is, that take advice from ungodly, that listens to instructions and obeys the words of the ungodly, cannot be blessed of God. Any man that stands in the way of sinners, I've also explained that to you, what it means to stand in the way of sinners. That is the second don't, because if you do, you will not be blessed of God. And today I want to talk on the 3rd don't, and if time permit me, I will give you the 1 do. There are 3 don'ts and 1 do. The 3 don'ts is, number 1, do not walk in the counsel of the ungodly. Number 2 is, do not stand in the way of sinners. And then number 3, what did he say? Oh, somebody help me read now. Nor seated in the seat of the scornful. Nor seated. Do not sit in the seat of the scornful. Many of us read this Bible from time to time, but understanding it is an issue. But it's going to come home now. It's going to be very simple to you. The Bible is very clear. Hear this. You do not need to sit in the seat of the scornful. What does it mean by sitting in the seat of the scornful? The scornful, anybody who is scornful, his or her life is full of scorn. Number 1, do not sit in the seat of people who have become bitter. Do not sit in the seat of people who will find fault in everything. Yes, Papa. Do not sit in the seat of people who you will hardly please them no matter what you do. This scornful that the book of Psalm is talking about, I will tell you how to know them. They are always selfish. They want to gain something out of everything. When they fail to gain that thing, they will scatter everything. They always have something in mind which they want to achieve in every project. If they fail to achieve that thing, they become bitter and they will turn against the whole thing and they want everything to scatter. They do not want anything to move. Wherever they are, you will hardly find progress. Anywhere they are, you will see confusion. Anywhere they are, you will see nagging and trouble. They do not enjoy atmosphere of peace because they will not eat from there. They are rumor mongers. They are trouble creators. They are evil fermenters. Anywhere they are, you must find trouble. And what did the Bible say? Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Don't sit with them. Don't go closer to them. Anytime you sit with them, they corrupt your mind. Anytime you sit with them, they will bring down your faith. Anytime you sit with them, your hope will go down. Your faith will go down. Anytime you stay with them, you will become like tire that is burst. Anytime you come around them, they have one negative thing or the other to tell you. And what did he say? He said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. You don't need them. They will discourage you. They will tell you things that will make you hate your faith. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Somebody say, I won't sit with them. When you sit with them in church, you will hear things that you don't wish to hear. They have something to say for every project. They have something to say for every program. The only thing, they come to service, so mind you, they don't fail service most times. They are always there, but full of negativity. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They have news. There is no information they will not claim to have. They have all the good and bad informations from every quarter. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Do not have anything to do with them. Anytime you interact with them, you will not leave them remaining the same. If your faith was up before, when you finish talking with them, it will bring down your faith. Anytime you sit with them, they will tamper with your belief. They will tamper with your faith. They are going nowhere. They don't want anybody to go anywhere. And the Bible said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Help me tell your neighbor, say, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They don't mind their business. They are bitter. They want to pay back for nothing. Just because of their selfish interests that didn't work. They don't want it to work. They are unhappy. They don't want anybody to be happy. Anytime they come to church, they are looking for somebody to spoil his or her mind. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They leave you worried. They leave you faithless. They leave you not knowing what to believe anymore. God said, do you need a blessing? You don't need people like that around you. You don't sit with them because they will make you sit down. They have stories to tell. They come to church early. They will engage you outside. They will carry you to the corner. They will engage you. When messages are going on, they have things to tell you. After the service, they have text messages to text to you. They have calls to make. They will chat you up. They will tell you stories that will not build your faith. The Bible said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They are killers. They will not affect nobody else. They are affecting your faith. Anything that can affect your faith will stop your blessing. God said, when you sit with them, I will not bless you. If you want me to bless you, don't sit with them. You don't need them. They have informations, but their informations are negative informations. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They are bitter. What is annoying them, nobody knows. Just because it didn't work out the way they planned it. Some of them look so prominent, but they have bad agenda. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Is that place clear to you now? I don't want to keep you so long. I want to pray. I want to pray for somebody. I want you to get this one so I can make progress. Because I want to make sure I finish with this psalm today, so that we can do some other thing. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Do not sit. When you sit there, your life won't be the same again. By the time they finish with you, you will be like somebody they have injected something. By the time they finish with you, your zeal and desire for the things of God will die. By the time they are through with you, everybody becomes a suspect. By the time they are through with you, what you used to love before, you begin to hate. By the time they are through with you, you will begin to come to church very late. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. By the time they are through with you, the group you belong to, you won't be active there anymore. By the time they are through with you, you will be reluctant towards the things of God. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They are taking away your blessing. They are taking God far from you. God said, if you sit in the seat of discomfort, I will not bless you. If God do not bless me, what am I doing here? If God do not bless me, why am I here then? I am here for the blessings of God. I'm here that I'm blessed of God. I came to church that God may touch my life. I came to church that I may receive a turnaround. If God is not going to bless me, then what am I doing here? If God is not going to touch me, then what am I doing here? I need a blessing from God, and God is warning me ahead of time. He said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. I say, oh Lord, they have dealt with many in the church. They have scattered the hearts of many. They have divided families. They have scattered homes. They have scattered relationships. They have made a mess out of the life of people. They are looking for nothing. They are looking for everything. Discomfort has no agenda. They have no prayer point. There is nothing they know they are asking God for. They do not mind their business. All they are looking for is who said what and who did not say what. The Bible said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. If you sit in the seat of discomfort, God is not going to bless you. This is not a man talking to you. This is what God said. God said, do not sit in the seat of discomfort. These people are bitter. There is nothing good that comes out of them. You can never please them. If you do up, they will complain. The only thing that is right is when it is coming from them. If they are not the ones doing it, then it is incorrect. If they are not the ones handling it, then it cannot work. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Brother, I beg you. Sister, I beg you. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. They are destiny killers. They rob you of your blessing. They make you an enemy of God instead of a friend of God. They will put you in a position where God will punish you rather than bless you. You are here for a blessing, but shall I remind you that the opposite of blessing is a curse. When you are not blessed, you are receiving a curse. It may not speak in the beginning, it speaks in the end. Somebody may say, why? God allows them longer time, and that is why most times you need to know that blessings and curses speaks in the end. You may not see it in the beginning, just like you will not see blessings in the beginning. You may not see the curse in the beginning. The Bible said, I will deal with my children. I will use somebody to deal with my children, but when I'm through with dealing with my children, I will turn back to you that I used to deal with my children. Then I will make you pay for allowing yourself to be used. The scornful is in a dangerous position. They don't know where they are. They are boasting and bragging. Oh yeah, la, 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 la. I feel something in me now. I feel God pushing me because somebody's blessing is on the line, because somebody's lifting is on the line. I hear God say to me, son, declare, I'm about to bless my people. They are stopping the hand of blessing. They are stopping the hand of lifting. They are stopping the hand of promotion. But I know a God that can bless you. But I know a God that can lift you up. But I know a God that that can change your story. But I know a God that can give you a miracle. But I know a God that can answer your prayer. But I feel God in this house. But I feel his power all over here. But I feel the presence of God in this place. I know a God that can do you good. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. The blessing of God is coming. They stopped it before they can stop it again. They hindered you before they can hinder you again. They stopped you before they cannot stop you again. There are no impossibilities with God. There is nothing my God cannot do. I trust him enough with my life. I trust him enough with my destiny. I believe in him with everything that I got. I know he will let me down. I know he will let me die. I know he will let me go down. But I know the man of Galilee. Oh, somebody help me preach it. Do not say. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Wherever they are, nothing moves. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Everything they told you may look like they are factual, but there is no truth in them. They tell you words that praise the devil and reduce the position of God. You don't need them. Help me tell your neighbor, say you don't need them. I need a blessing from God. I came to church for a blessing. I came to this house for a blessing. What I need is a blessing. Don't tell me things that will not bless me. Don't tell me things that will not bless me. Don't tell me things that wouldn't help me. I need help from God. Don't tell me things that will bring down my faith. I need things that will increase my faith. Am I talking to somebody right now? Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. Don't let them engage you. Anytime they want to engage you, run for your dear life. Let me say this to you. There is something in you that is not yet born again. Your mind is not born again. There is nobody in this hall that his or her mind is born again. Talknado, you have come again. Matata Yagala. Can I preach it here? Your mind is not born again. Your mind is not born again. Can I please tell you? Oh, can I please tell you that your mind is not born again? That your mind is not born again? I don't know from where you hear the sound of my voice. Somebody will say, Talknado, you have said another one. I know what I'm saying. Your word have I hidden in my heart, that I may not sin against you. There is something in us that is not born again. Guided jealously. That is your mind. Be careful what you hear. There is nobody in this hall whose mind is not a battleground. Your mind is not born again yet. If I tell you the things that is going on in my mind most times, if I tell you the things that goes on in my mind most times, if I base on them, I won't be a pastor. I'm talking about myself. I don't want to talk about you. There are some things going on in your mind. There are some battles going on in the mind of every being. They are dirty. They are so ungodly. There are some things you don't want to think about them, but they come into your mind. Your mind is a battlefield. Your mind is not born again. God is aware that your mind is not born again. Oh, can I talk to you about this for a minute? Oh, come on now. Talknado! Can I talk to you about this for a minute? You need to guide your mind jealously. That is why you need to be careful what you hear. Because what you hear creates an opinion in your heart. And you have to be careful what you see. Because what you see creates an image in your heart. Your heart is a battlefield. Your mind is not born again. I'm going to prove it. Listen, title does not make your mind to be born again. No matter how righteous you are, you have a mind that is not born again. Jesus operated in the mind for a few minutes and we saw what happened. Because the mind is the place where the will of a man is made. Now hold on, I'm coming. And Jesus said, if it be possible, let this cup pass over me. But he turned around and said, Father, but not my will. Because my will right now is not good. My will right now cannot help the church. My will right now cannot help the people. He said, Father, but not my will. Let thy will be done. Jesus wanted to prove to this generation that the mind is not born again. They called him good man. Jesus said, don't call me good. I'm not good because you don't even know what is going on in my heart right now. He said, the only person that is good is my Father who is in heaven. There's nobody here that is good in his mind. Because from time to time, things go on in your mind that are deadly. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Somebody is hurting you. Your mind is telling you, man, my friend, pay back. And you make up your mind. This person I will deal with. It's all going on in your mind. But then something comes into you, and when the person calls you on the phone, you end up saying, God bless you. But that is not what you want to say. Oh, come on now. Somebody help me. That's not what you want to say. I like to be real. I like to be true to myself. That's not what you want to say. The truth of the matter is that that's not what you want to say. But something is pushing you to say it. And what is pushing you to say it? There is something in you that is born again. The Spirit in you is born again. The Spirit in you is born again. Your mind is in the process. God is aware that your mind is not good.
Yes, Papa. Yes, Papa.
The heart of man is deceitful and desperately wicked. Who said so? Come on, somebody talk to me. If you read your Bible, the mind, the soul, the heart, they are used interchangeably. Many places in the Bible, instead of the mind, you see the soul. Instead of the soul, you see the heart. Whichever way, three of them are talking of the same thing. The mind of man is deceitful. Listen to me. No matter how holy you are, there are some things going on in your mind. If you say it, your neighbor will run away. Come on now. If you open your mouth to say everything that is going on in your mind, this place will not contain us. True or false? If you agree with this, I can make progress a little. I have a lot to tell you about it. Now listen, I said your mind is not born again. Your mind is in the process of being born again. Your mind, God knows. And what did he say? He said that the only thing you do to your mind every day is you renew it. You renew it. Every day, every day. That is the only one the Bible didn't say it's automatically born again. He said renew it. By the renewing of your mind. Every day you keep renewing it. Why do you renew it? If you don't renew it, danger will proceed. If you don't renew it, evil will proceed from there. So you don't need the scornful. The scornful will help the mind to be more corrupt. The scornful will help the mind to be worse. You don't need them around you. And the Bible telling you that you renew your mind. Is it clear to you that the mind is not born again? Because if it is born again, the Bible will not say renewing. The Bible did not say renew. The Bible says renewing, which is present continuous tense. You don't renew it today and leave tomorrow. If you renew it today and leave tomorrow, tomorrow danger will come. So you must continue to renew your mind. You need to be careful. Don't sit in the seat of discomfort. They will stop your blessing because they will make your mind go bad. There is nobody in here that doesn't have a beast inside him. Nobody in here that doesn't have a beast inside her. It is by the renewing of the mind that we are bringing in. Oh, Malagalada. We are bringing down the beast, that the righteous aspect of us can flow. There is no man in this hall that is not dangerous. The only thing that is keeping us is by the renewing of our mind. Oh, somebody help me now. By the renewing of our mind. We use the word of God every day to renew our mind. It got to a time, Brother Paul said, don't remind me what I want to forget. Don't take me there. There is nobody that doesn't have a beast in him. God is aware. God is aware that there is no man in here, from the altar to the pool, that doesn't have a beast in him or her. That is why he said that he will not allow the rod of the wicked to rest upon the lot of the righteous. I wanted to know why. He says, so that the righteous will not put their hand into iniquity. My God will not let you push me to the wall. That is where you will push me. Can I still talk some more? Oh, come on, somebody help me. He won't let you push me to the wall. He won't let you push me there. He will let you touch me where it will pain. He knows something. He said, I will not allow the rod of the wicked to rest upon the lot of the righteous, because inside every righteous there's a tiger. There's a tiger. I'm just coming it down. Inside every righteous there is a tiger. He's aware that we are only trying to obey his voice. We are only trying to live our lives by his dictates. And the only way to get there is by the renewing of your mind. And why are you renewing the mind? Because if the mind is not renewed, the mind is very wicked. It's very deceitful. There's nobody hearing the sound of my voice now. If you say everything your mind is telling you, nobody will be close to you. True of us. Listen, I don't know how righteous you want to claim. Me, that is on this altar. If I say everything my mind is telling me, I won't be a pastor. Oh, come on now. I won't be preaching right now. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. It is in every man. It is in every man. The heart of man is deceitful and desperately wicked. Not just wicked, there is desperation. So the wickedness is raised to power 20. It's in the heart of every man. It's in the heart of every man. Ladies and gentlemen, it has kept many. I didn't know Prophet Ananias was this man. Jesus gave an instruction to Saul and said, go and meet Prophet Ananias. Tell him you are coming from me. I want him to heal you of what I did to you. Prophet Ananias didn't see what Saul did, but he heard that Saul was persecuting the church in Jerusalem, and on his way to Damascus, Jesus met him. Ananias said, you will be healed, but you will receive partial healing. For the rest of your life, the pain will be there. And Brother Paul said, I have affliction. The Lord directed me to a healer, but he didn't heal me. He directed me to a carrier of power, but he didn't do it. For the heart. Yes, Papa. Ladies and gentlemen, people of God, hear the truth. Anytime your prophet is happy, your way is open. This generation may not want to hear it, but let me say it very clearly. Listen to me. There are things God will do, but there are things prophets do. God will establish you. And what is establishment? As anointed as Paul was when he turned from Saul to Paul, but there is still something he cannot do, because Paul is an apostle, he's not a prophet. Ananias left him with a pain that Paul did not handle. He sought the Lord 3 times and he recorded it. He said, I sought the Lord 3 times for my affliction, and that each time God said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. And what is the grace being sufficient? Endure it. It is in the place of God to establish you, but it is in the hand of the prophet that you prosper. Apostle Paul did more exploits than Prophet Ananias. He wrote half of the New Testament, but in everything the affliction did not go, and that affliction was left there by Prophet Ananias. He carried it in his dying day. It is because of that affliction in his eyes that he will always say to Timothy, when you are coming, bring me my eyeglasses. Without my eyeglasses I cannot see. Because Ananias didn't give him a complete healing, but Jesus gave an instruction for a complete healing. Ananias said no. But I was looking for something. I wanted to find out what happened to Ananias. I discovered that nothing happened to Ananias. And when I discovered that nothing happened to Ananias, I went back to my Bible. And my Bible tells me that the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. So if God asks me to say something, I can decide not to say. Nothing will happen to me. Because I am not operating in the gift of the prophetic. I am a prophet by calling. So it's my office. I can sit down in my office and decide what to do.
Yes, Papa.
You didn't hear me. No, you didn't hear me. Listen to me. The Bible said that the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. When it means subject, that means he's under me. I can decide to share the grace now, but I can also decide to demonstrate power. It's all in my hands. Sit not in the seat of discomfort. They are destiny killers. They don't help anybody, they destroy everyone. They are full of negatives. Nothing good comes out of them. Most of them claim to know God too much. That is why you need to be careful. Those who claim to know God. Am I still talking to you? I said you need to be careful. I repeat again. I said you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Most of them claim to know too much. Most of them claim to be all that. But can I say this to you? Can I say this to you? Anytime you sit around them, something must go wrong with your faith. And let me say this to you. The devil cannot kill you until he deals with your faith. If your faith is intact, there's nothing the wicked can do to you. The first point of defeat is your faith. If he can play around with your faith, he can do anything. Listen to me. Listen to me. There is nothing you need that God cannot give. Nothing. There is nothing you are looking for that God cannot offer. Nothing. Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. If you do, I will not bless you. That's what God said. Very simple. If you sit in their seat, I won't bless you. So anytime you sit with them, you already remove your name from the list of those that will be blessed. Even when the blessing comes, it will hang. It will not rest on you, because the word of God cannot be broken. For he has exalted his word far above his name. The word of God cannot go unfulfilled. Be careful with the word of God. As you fear his name, be careful with his word. As you honor his name, be careful with his word. For he has exalted his word far above his name. He said, heaven and earth shall pass away, but no jot of his word will go unfulfilled. He said, my word will not return back to me void. It will accomplish that which I propose. That is to say, if my word has left my mouth, it must come to pass. And that is why when he was giving me a mandate, he gave me the mandate of the God of Talknado. If God say it, he will do it. He doesn't owe any man any apology. Sit not in the seat of discomfort. They will make you cry when you should laugh. They don't have anything good to offer you. You don't need to sit in their seats. You didn't come here to hear stories. You came here to see God. If you want to hear a story, you should know where to go. Take it up, take it down. If you sit in the seat of discomfort, God said, I will not bless you. If you sit in the seat of discomfort, God won't bless you. Then who is the loser? Discomfort is already full of scorn. As one that is already full of scorn, there is nothing he has to do with God. He is waiting for the manifestation of the cause. And I told you that causes do not speak in the beginning, they speak in the end. That is why you can meet a cursed man on the road. He will still be going and shining, laughing and smiling. Most times looking very robust, looking very good in your eyes. But the Bible says broad is the way that leads to death, but the end thereof is where you will see. But in the beginning it looks beautiful, it looks nice, it looks good on the outside, but the end is nothing to write home about. Can I say this to you? Do not sit in the seat of discomfort. You don't need them. They will not help you, they will kill you. They will not add to you, they will remove from you. There is nothing good they have to offer. All their stories cannot encourage anybody. They are full of discouragements. Everything they tell you are negative things. Everything they do, they have something to gain. Can I say this to you? When they finish destroying you, they will look for another. They already know they are going nowhere. So they don't want anybody to go anywhere. What you need around you are people that will encourage you. Do you know some of them advise you even against the precepts of faith that can lift you? Some of them go as far as asking you, are you the only person in the church? Why are you sowing seed too much? Anybody that can say that to you is a killer. Seed sowing is better than saving money. Quote me anywhere. It works for me. It works for me. It works for everyone that believes in me. It must work for you. There is no bank better than the bank of heaven. I may not have cash stored anywhere, but I can never be stranded anytime. Because when the altar receives my sacrifice, I am sure that at every point he will supply. For he supplies all my needs according to his riches in glory through Christ Jesus. Seed sowers are not showing that they have more than anybody. They are only showing that their faith is more than that of others. You don't sow seed with what you have. You sow seed with your faith. That is why most times people sow seed with everything they have and have no reserve. It's not a show of wealth, but every seed sower can be sure of something. You will never lack seed to sow, because he gives bread to the eater and seed to the sower. Anytime a seed sower begins to reduce in seed sowing, your getting begins to reduce, because God will supply you according to what you give. But when you sit in the seat of the scornful, they will make you move from where you used to sow before, and you begin to come down small. You think you're doing anybody, you're doing yourself. You're doing yourself. How are you doing yourself? As you begin to reduce, you begin to reduce. Gradually, you will start reducing. And you won't know how, but you will just be reducing gradually. And who caused it? The scornful. They are full of scorn. For everything, they have something to tell you. Can I say this to you? What I came for is not what you came for. If you know what you are looking for, you know what to do. Every man that has walked with God, that has gotten to a certain level, there are some things you put on the table. You would have proven some things to God. You would have shown God some things. Am I talking to somebody here? Do not sit in the seat of the scornful. Sit among those who will encourage you. In the hand of the prophet that you prosper. Listen, this young man now, God loved him so much. The love of God can only bring him here.
Yes, Papa.
He's been urinating blood. If I keep quiet now, he will go home and still be urinating blood.
Yes,
but yet when he came to church, he met God.
hey, Papa.
He met God. Oh, Matata Yagadari. Didn't he meet God? He met God. But if I'm happy under 1 minute now, I can speak and it will cease without drugs. And he will leave this place healed. And what is that? It is biblical. Believe the Lord and be established. Believe his prophet that you may prosper. So the prosperity is in the mouth of the prophet. If he connected you here, my friend, do not sit in the seat of the scornful. He closes the heavens for you. He closes the heaven for your family. He stops blessings for you. He makes you doubt what you should not doubt. He makes you refuse what should be your help. Here and now, go and check yourself. Remove that hanky you used to put there.
Okay, sir.
Why are you looking at me like that? You put one hanky there now.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me make you fear. Even the blood in the hanky will disappear.
Amen.
There will be no drop of blood anywhere.
Amen.
This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. From now, don't take any tablet again. Don't go to any hospital again.
Amen.
You are healed.
Amen.
I don't care what they call it. The name does not matter. Go to anywhere, remove the hanky. Check the hanky. If you see a drop of blood, I will stop preaching.
Okay, sir.
This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Your movement looked like it changed. When was it in Sagana? It did okay. When you here there, check your off when you can wear drop. Okay, you check it outside before I got better.
Yes,
sir. Do you believe that it is not too late for you that you can still give birth?
Yes, sir, I believe.
You believe?
I believe, sir.
Even when it looks like there is no hope, do you believe you can still give birth?
I believe, sir.
Apart from that, do you know a place called Obunike?
Yeah, it's my town.
It's your town.
Yes, sir.
Obunike in Anambra State.
Yes, sir.
Which compound in Obunike do you come from?
Okuchuku compound.
Okuchuku compound.
Yes, sir.
Where exactly in Obunike is?
Azu Obunike.
Azu Obunike.
Azu village, Obunike.
Azu village, Obunike. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Do you believe that I can open my mouth and close now? The death in that family that happens every 3 years will stop now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe.
Do you believe?
I believe, sir.
That I can open my mouth and close now. That death that happens every 3 years, somebody must die. And the people who die are young people. Do you believe I can release a word of prophecy now and it will not happen again?
I believe, sir.
Do you believe?
I believe, sir.
I journey from here. As I get into Obunike, I ask death, where is your power? Are you here today? The same kind of thing is happening in your own family. The time has come.
Amen.
Are you listening to me from anywhere in the world? And the same kind of thing is happening in your own family. The time has come. Stretch your hands to me as I settle her matter, I will settle your own. That untimely death is hereby cancelled. The same thing will never repeat again. It will never repeat again. I step into this matter, sitting in the place of my office as the carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. I cancel it permanently. It is over from now. This case is hereby settled. 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 Woman, you stepped into poison, but there is oil here. I'm talking to you that's wearing horse blood. Come. God bless you. You stepped on poison. That thing is not ordinary pain. You stepped on poison. And you have not been yourself. Can you remove your slippers?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, remove it. Do you believe in the grace of this commission?
Yes, sir.
You believe that nothing is impossible?
Yes, sir.
You believe in power? Power.
Yes, sir.
For a very long time, you've not been able to walk.
Yes, sir.
Place your hand there. Place your hand there. Stand up. Oh, yeah, move that leg up. Move your 2 legs up. Is there any difference? Is there any difference?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, touch it again. Touch it again.
Oh, yeah, stand up. Oh, yeah, come. You are my darling. You are the great of ages. You are my comforter. Father, you are my helper. You are my friend. A friend indeed at a time of pain.
Is there anybody that is raising his hand up now whose office is at 82 Azikiwe? You are raising your hand. Your office is at 82 Azikiwe. Sir, where are you raising your hand? Where you were sitting? You were raising your hand up.
Yes.
Is your office at 82 Azikiwe?
Yes.
Are you a lawyer, sir?
I am.
Okay. Sir, do you believe in power? I have not seen you.
I do.
You believe in power?
I believe in power.
This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. As you're raising your hand up, that which has been following you from your village, reducing you, forcing you down, where you are now is not where you're supposed to be. For pushing you down. Sir, you are living by too much struggle.
That is correct.
Everything you do with so much struggle.
That is correct.
Your practice is with so much, everything struggle.
That is the truth.
I travel from here. I journey to Enugu State.
Yes.
As I'm journeying to Enugu State, I saw a masquerade trying to block me. I hear that the masquerade is coming from Nsukka, and I speak to the masquerade. Whatever connects you in the spirit with this man, I separate you from him.
Amen.
You can't stop him anymore. You can't hinder him anymore.
Amen.
You can't fight him anymore.
Amen.
From now,
Amen.
all the closed doors are open.
Amen.
Open.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Congratulations.
Oh,
This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate. God bless you. What is happening to you? Your stomach. Oh yeah, remove your hand.
Hold
on.
Oh
yeah. Look at me. Oh yeah, drop your seat on the floor. Oh yeah, check yourself. If you feel any small pain again, I will close.
Darling, I confess my love for you. You are all around. You are my today. You are my forever. You are all around. You are.
Is this the bag you came to church with? Bring it. Your sister's husband bought this bag for you.
It's true, sir.
He was coming from travel. He gave it to you as a gift.
Yes, sir.
I want to help you now. It is very painful what I'm about to do, but I will do it. Why am I going to do it? Since he married from your house, he has been a wonderful man, helping everybody.
It's true, sir.
But when he came to marry from the house, you people were 7.
Yes.
But now you are remaining 3.
It's true.
When he came to marry, he met 7 human beings. He is so good to the family. He is helping the family, training them in school. Among the 4 that died, 3 are graduates. 1 is still an undergraduate.
Yes, sir.
Just like you are an undergraduate now.
It's true,
And
sir.
he is the one training you.
Yes, sir.
Very good man. He will die now. As I hand this over to you, he will go to where he sent others.
Amen.
Come and take. I don't know how, but your destiny is in the hand of God. You will not stop school.
Amen.
You will finish.
Amen.
But for him, this afternoon,
Amen.
Satan, I say back and go. I say back and go.
as many here that know you and know your case will become a case of testimony. All of you who know what she's going through, in the next 2 minutes, it will be clear to you that power touched her. But something will happen to you now. The same woman that did this to you, right inside the market now, she will start talking her own. She will start behaving like that. Patu leba yagajande dede. Zetun leke yagabajande dede. When you are through, you can go and sit down. Do you believe in power?
Yes, sir.
Truly, from the heart of your heart, do you believe in the power of this place?
Daddy.
During the burial of your father,
Yes, sir.
something happened that you people didn't know.
Oh, God.
Nobody knew. But after the burial of your father,
Yes, Daddy.
many things have scattered.
Yes, sir.
Many things have spoiled. The family is no longer what it used to be.
Yes, sir.
Things scattered everywhere because somebody marched the grave, prepared himself, marched the grave. Two dangerous march. Each of them was standing to scatter and cripple the family. Your elder brother that is supposed to be the head of the home, he cannot use his leg now.
Yes, Daddy.
You know him, sir? This is somebody that is doing very well in business.
Yes, sir.
But now he's moving with crutches.
Yes, Daddy.
And he's moving with crutches close to the time he was supposed to travel to China.
Yes, sir.
His visa expired in his hand.
Yes, sir.
He can no longer make any move. Listen to me. Who told you that there is no spiritual power? Why are you fighting empty-handed? Boasting and bragging. Empty-handed. Do you say you believe in power?
Yes, sir.
The same way the man marched the grave.
Yes, Daddy.
I come from here and match the same grave.
Yes, sir.
It will turn.
Amen. Oh, Jesus.
Because when power jam power, the lesser will fall for the greater.
Yes, Daddy.
Things do not just happen.
Yes, sir.
I pity those who leave themselves empty. This world is a wicked place. My brother, if you find a covering, don't joke with it.
Yes, sir.
From here now,
Yes, Daddy.
I step into your father's gate.
Yes, sir.
Come, young man. From the time I prophesied and removed the curse that was holding your family,
Yes, sir.
that nobody in your family can see anything.
Yes, sir.
I remember when I was praying for him, I said nobody in the family can count 5,000.
Yes, sir. It's true, sir.
Did I say so?
Yes, sir.
Now, looking into your life. Okay. Okay. Your husband or your wife?
My husband.
From that time, I spoke till now. Did you see any difference?
Yes, sir.
Did you see any difference?
Yes, sir.
So he's working.
Yes, sir.
So I can do more.
Yes, sir.
So I can do more.
Yes, Daddy.
This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of
I
Talknado.
know, sir.
When I speak them, I see them come to pass.
Yes, sir.
So I can speak another one.
Amen.
You will soon start something.
Amen.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
You will soon start something.
Amen.
That in which they say nobody will do, you will soon do it.
Amen.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you. God bless you. Now,
Daddy.
I enter there.
Yes, sir.
From here, the
Yes,
same
sir.
grave. I think he know how to match grave.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, go.
Thank you, Daddy.
Look Look straight into my eyes. You see this word?
Yes, sir.
You don't face life with empty hand
Yes, sir.
and expect to go too far.
Sure, sir.
No matter how much money you have, if you don't have a spiritual backing, one breeze, it will finish.
Yes, sir.
It will scatter in your hands. No matter how much it is. And listen to me. Where you are doing your business, there are some dangerous men there.
Yes, sir.
At Aloji,
Yes, sir.
most of the people who deal on spare parts there and the engine there are not doing it empty.
Yes, sir.
You have a great destiny.
Yes, sir.
It is not enough for somebody to say, I'm doing well. You need backing to do well.
Yes, sir.
If not, one push, you will fall, Yakata. Everything will scatter. And whether they will push you, they will push you.
Sure.
They will. In this life, they will push you. There is a height people don't get to empty-handed.
Yes, sir.
I will help you very quickly now. But listen. You didn't come early. Many things have scattered in your hand.
Yes, sir.
What is your shop number?
B98.
B98.
Yes, sir.
You sell engine.
Yes, sir.
Young man, you don't have problem with your business.
Yes, sir.
What you have is problem with spiritual technicalities.
Yes, sir.
The strong powers that be looked around, the way your business was booming, money was flowing.
Yes, sir.
From when they settled you,
Yes, sir.
everything was moving so fast.
Yes, sir.
You were moving so fast.
Yes, sir.
They looked at you and decided to push you.
Sure, sir.
They have not even given you the main push. Only one man just pushed you. And you fell like this. The other ones were getting ready to come before they discovered that you are now finding your feet. Only one push.
Yes, sir.
My brother, the only thing they did was that they entered your place. They sent somebody to go to your village and bring sand from the compound, which represents your route. They traveled from here. Oh, my God. Did you hear when I mentioned Osoka?
Yes, sir.
Did you come from that side?
Yes, sir.
They just sent somebody there. The person went to bring sand. That was it. They just gave you a push. Your money scattered. Where are the millions you were holding before?
And everything is gone, sir.
Everything is gone.
Yes, sir.
There used to be a time when you will open your drawer like this and smiles will fill your face.
Yes, sir.
And you close it back and you are feeling good. But you don't do that empty-handed. There must be somebody somewhere blowing trumpets. If nobody is blowing trumpet, you cannot stand. You don't go empty. God is aware. Nobody rises empty-handed.
Yes, sir.
You say your shop is what?
B98, sir.
B98.
Yes, sir.
But these people are wicked. And you know one thing about them? They are too sure of what they are doing. The man that dealt with you came to you one-on-one.
Yes, sir.
And he told you. It's not a joke. people don't just be. There is a saying in Igbo language, and if the business did not scatter, if your money did not scatter, maybe you will not be here now. You've been hearing Talknado, but you think it's a joke.
That is true, sir.
And before coming to Talknado, you have been to many places.
Yes, sir.
And I go no biana ke ahazi no na na eme ihe. This is now B98.
B98, sir.
God let us small. Take any time. This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Young man, the reason your father died, you won't die for the same reason.
Amen.
Listen, whatever killed others in your family won't kill you.
Amen.
Whatever stopped others in your family will not stop you.
Amen.
His father died because of mask, glow mask.
You are correct, sir.
The father had shared land with his brothers. In his own share, they decided to come and put marks there and paid him.
In our house, sir.
That's what's his offense. His brother killed him for it. And now there is something Glow used to pay from time to time. There is something they pay.
Exactly, sir.
And that thing they pay is what he wants to kill you for. Because of that money they pay. Yes, sir. And now I cannot keep quiet. After he killed your father, he will come and kill you. Before your father died, he told you,
yes, sir,
that this is what is killing me.
Exactly, sir.
Because your father too is like that. He journeyed. Just that, do you know something? You don't fight devil with devil. You don't. You don't fight devil with devil. Oh. Your father also tried. But where the other one went to was stronger than where your father went. But now look at you. Hear what I say. That man cannot kill your father. At the same time, turn around and kill you before you get home. Amen. The same way he stood to bury your father, you will stand to bury him.
Amen.
Because his own children are still small. So you will be the man to stand and bury him.
Amen.
This is the judgment of Talknado.
Amen.
I didn't say he will die tomorrow. I said before you get home today, you will hear that he is dead. I am tempted. I am pushed to
Yes,
do
sir.
something.
Yes, sir. Do it.
But I am tempted.
Do it.
Your brother is looking for trouble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am tempted. But for the interest of justice and equity, if you like, and fair play, let me give him the final warning.
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm warning him is that he has not killed yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If he has killed, I would have killed him now.
Yes, sir.
I am tempted to kill him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's using money to bribe the villagers.
Yes, sir.
To support him against your mother and the rest members of the family.
Yes, sir.
He has gone to take the title.
Yes, sir.
He's now with share. He's this, he's that.
Yes, sir.
So when he gathered with all these shares, they begin to judge the matter anyhow.
Yes, sir.
I warn him the last one.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Young man, come, sir. Come. Hold on, sir. Where do you come from?
Nemo.
Nemo,
State. Yes,
in
sir.
Anambra State.
Yes, sir.
Your whole problem, what is tying you down now, that to feed is a problem. You don't have a home, you can't keep a home.
It's true, sir. Yes, sir.
It's inside the 3 kola nuts. They threw away. That is how your ways scatter. When it was like you will rise with yam business, somebody came and collected 1 tuber of yam and finished you finally. Were you selling yam, Oga? Where?
Along this part, by Fort Oil, Fort Felician.
You know him? Eh? Oh, even Pastor Chris, you know him. He was selling yam before. Somebody came and collected 1 tuber of yam and they finished him up. After they threw away just 3 kola nuts at Nemo. Come. Stand here. Stand here. Stand with me. Go. The way they judged this matter on Tuesday, today is Thursday,
Yes, sir.
2 days ago.
Yes, sir.
If they try to judge this matter the same way again on Tuesday,
Yes, sir.
I will be angry.
Yes, sir.
Anything I do, nobody should blame me.
Yes, sir.
Go and sit down. But one thing is sure, I am here. I am watching.
Yes, sir.
Go. Do you understand Igbo language very well?
Yes, sir.
If somebody asks you the meaning of this adage, onye gbara m egbe agaghị awa m mgbọ. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Let me speak it in English. I can only say it in English. I will say it in English. And let me say it. It's an adage which the Igbo say that anybody that shoots me will not turn back to remove the bullet from my body.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Sir,
sir.
if you didn't have me, the suggestion they were giving you, they will not give you. The same people who know the tradition of their place, that when they take your name to that place and you refuse to answer the deity, if they bring a fowl and remove the head of the fowl, the person will die.
Yes, sir.
They did it to him and removed the head of the fowl. How many of you were here
Yes, sir.
when I asked him to go and bring fowl?
Yes, sir.
And I redeemed him.
Yes, sir.
Sir, by the tradition of Ngwaland, when they invite you to their wicked place and you refuse to come
Yes, sir.
over a matter, and they take a fowl
Yes, sir.
and they go there and pull off the head of the fowl,
Yes, sir.
what it means is that that thing will come against the person and kill the person.
Yes, sir.
And they invited you, you didn't go.
Yes, sir.
And they have gone to do that.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
They told you they have done it already.
Yes, sir.
Can you run out anywhere in this city of Aba and get a chicken for me? They cut off the head of one. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Can you get anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Do you have money to buy?
Yes, sir.
Or I should give you?
No, sir. I have money, sir.
You have money to buy?
Yes, sir.
Or you go and buy a fowl. Let power jump power.
Yes, sir.
Go quickly. They used one like this,
Yes, sir.
and they drag off the head.
Yes, sir.
And their own conclusion was that as they drag off the head of that fowl, that's how you. I don't want to talk the other one.
Yes, sir.
Do you truly belong here from your heart?
Yes, sir.
From your heart?
Yes, sir.
So I can fight for you.
Yes, sir.
Come and hold this mic for me. Please. Give it back to me. You're giving this to me, replacing the one they used there.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
So you have given it to me now.
Yes, sir.
So it is now me and them.
Yes, sir.
No more you.
Yes, sir.
Pra and do yinga ampasaka to yelegash. Kaduza yakate yala. Oh, you go and sit down. Let the battle not be for you.
Yes, sir.
Go and sit down. They waited, he didn't die. Now they are calling him to come and then let them eat together, so that him and the other side will eat together and then come together again. Do you now understand that my adage?
Yes, sir.
The reason they are doing this is because he didn't die.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If nothing was done and he had died, and listen, in the history of your place, they have not done that thing to anybody and the person live.
Yes, sir. It's true, sir.
You have broken the history.
Yes, sir.
And they didn't know how you broke the history. Now
sir.
they are calling you to come and still lure you into that thing. Don't answer them.
Yes, sir.
Hear me now. Go and sit down. When was the latest dress now? On our walk. Eh? Akagana, can you hear Gana Ogana? Or can walk that same?
Last gone. Last shall be the first.
Listen to me. How many of you remember the day I prayed for his father? And I mentioned the year he started a building. And I said the court said nobody in the family will finish the building. That's the building he's finishing now. That's the building he's finishing now. And the person who is finishing the building, as at the time I was praying that prayer, has no business.
Yes, sir.
Has nothing doing. Doesn't have anything at all. Listen to me. Listen to me. The God of Talknado
Yes, sir.
is at work. It will work for you.
Amen.
It will work in your family. It will walk over your head. Raise your voice and shout at him 3 times. 1, 2. God bless you, son. I want to help your family now.
Yes, sir.
There is a serious cause in your family
Yes, sir.
that is holding down everybody.
Yes, sir.
Not one person is free.
Yes, sir.
Not one, not one.
Yes, sir.
In the next 14 minutes, Batata Yatati.
Yes, sir.
Batata Yatati.
Yes, sir.
Batata Yatati.
Yes, sir.
Go. There is one dog that must die in Mbise before you will succeed. Are you from Mbise? Are you from Mbise?
Yes, Daddy.
There is one dog that must die in Mbise before you will succeed. Without the death of that dog, anytime he barks, your destiny will go down. That dog has to die. Can I touch you?
Yes, Daddy.
Can I touch your hand?
Yes, Daddy.
Come. Here you go. Excuse me, sir. If I put you in a better place, will you still be remembering me? You will be remembering me?
Yes, sir. From my heart.
From your heart?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, sir.
I did something for you here the other day.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
As it has to do with your family.
Yes, sir.
I want to post you well. Are you here from your heart?
From my heart.
From your heart?
I will not support.
Okay. If I give you very nice posting at the police headquarters, will you like it?
Yes.
Police headquarters, oh my.
Yes.
Give you serious good posting. Yes. You will like it.
Yes,
oh yeah, touch me, sir. This is the man carrying the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. If I ask you how are you once, you tell me fine 3 times. Look at me. I'm not kidding. If I ask you once, how many times will you answer me? How are you? Go. I want to believe you've been blessed. Only God can treat us like this. Thank you for watching this program. Thank you for being a part of it. I want to give you a special invitation for this week, Thursday. Our faith clinic. It's a prophetic time with God. It's a time you cannot afford to fail. The time is 8 a.m. in the morning. This week, Thursday. Meet me at kilometer 72, ABAPORTHRCOURT Express Road, ABIA State, Nigeria. I'm coming and you won't regret it. God will bless you massively. Do you live in River State? Do you live in Port Harcourt? Meet me this week Friday in Port Harcourt. The time is 5 p.m. in the evening. Meet me at the dwelling place of the God of Talknado in Port Harcourt City. Port Harcourt is a dawn of a new day. The grace of God has come to town and everyone is testifying. Meet me. It is along East-West Road, Rumudara, Port Harcourt, River State, before Elios Junction. Ask anybody about the Church of Talknado. They will show you the dwelling place. Come there, meet me this Friday. The time is 5 p.m. in the evening. I'm coming in the volume of the book that is written of me. I'm coming with fire and thunder in my mouth. Come and be part of what God is doing, even in the now. This Sunday is a super service. Meet me. The city of Aba is boiling with grace. Come and God